You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Mistra Rill.
Time to push my luck again. An ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I am no lesser woman.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The Mind Flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than contented. You are at total peace. Your belly is full, your mind rested, your eyes bright. No more will you hear the clang of steel on steel. No more will you fear the cry of a wolf, the growl of an ogre. You are warm. You are safe.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Maybe I need more pockets.
You have my attention.
Ugh, I hate loot boys. I don't understand why they're such
One of them has sticky fingers.
Well, we should hit Rivington next. They might...
Your customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Sworn.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping vice.
The pangs of life soften over Madame Iron. Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are our own troubles. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
A blast straight to the heart was that one.
You know, I was an artificer in another life.
Looped version of
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
hate loot boys. And why they're such a type for scam.
No one back home will ever believe this.
There is work to do.
What comes now?
I hope this is important. For your sake.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Action, not reaction. Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Shall we continue?
What now?
All right, what now?
Looking ahead.
Blacket's will be done.
How delicious.
Call and I answer.
No one stopped me yet.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut.
Always room for more. What's in here?
Which means we're getting a real dinner.
I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Every substance has been tried and tested.
Rivington next. They might have some.
Great. We can bond with a ton of a people.
The librarian.
None of them have sticky fingers.
You told me the armor was a bomb.
With good armor, it's hard to find.
2 doses.
Tim, that seems like a lot.
You're not wearing
Do you not
armor
wish
to
to
meet my
pleasure
mother and father.
Here will when you've met the drow.
Hand it over. Much more than your fate and mine.
Strength.
What in the 9 hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Voss.
You two have rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
Eager for battle.
Can't return it. Nothing fishy about my front.
I will be heard.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door. Not yet. One more thing before we begin, though. That was no party trick. Somebody's missing, can't you tell? That illithid you keep in your pocket can't hear us anymore. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, which means you and your lovely friends. I'll admit, you've impressed me, but no matter how far you come, at best, it will. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my... Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your power. You free and you give me the...
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
This is your chance to free Gith's only son. But Raphael might wreak untold havoc with this crown. But perhaps there's another way to take the hammer. A way into the seat of Raphael's operations. The House of Hope.
Better to have it in my hands, and far from your precious world, than in the hands of the gods and monsters that fight over this city's soul. Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. You're too kind and extremely insightful. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. but only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells, deep in the hells. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. You could free Orpheus, the future of the Githyanki Empire, if you take Raphael, but there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy that contract.
Looking ahead.
Destiny waits in the wings. Find the brain. Just...
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was? You didn't feel it? Then perhaps my protection. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses and make sure this doesn't happen again.
For a suit? Dinner with my...
I've got a long road ahead. Still alive, so that's progress. Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
Your birthday, you deserve to cut loose.
Can I see it?
Let's just stick to the list.
If the Absolute's armies lay...
Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights?
So loud!
How long do the effects last? do? Seems like a lot.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
Playing.
One chicken wing.
New guy in trouble.
I tell you now. Yeah, you got that right. In the guild, yeah. That's why.
Your tongue, spoon.
Sorry.
Elf. Such temptation. I loved many in my day, but never one so fair. Grace. Elegance just waiting to be shattered. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the... It's Fion you seek. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin, swishing. Truth is, Fion's gone well missing. And my... Just... but I'd be 2 flights up, then to...
Elminster's library? People will get their thrills in the strangest of places.
I'm listening. They're through the curtain. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be... Nisha, our lovely nymph, the client's a favorite of hers. But we are... Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite...
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to come.
Music, and all-round pleasant fun.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. You got it, but the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mams all leaping down my throat if I go burning yours. pleasure to serve.
On his leash.
That's game. Play.
One she can win.
Open up.
New guy. In trouble.
Oh, yeah. I tell you. Yeah, you got that right. In the guild. Yeah. That's what I heard.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Oh, thank the gods. I've had too many miscreants think my kitchen's just another themed playroom. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my feet, would you?
In the guild. Yeah. That's what I heard.
Tom hand me your tongue, spoon.
Sorry. Be a little careful.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Something good here, I hope. Bet that will fit in my pack.
You can stare as much as you like.
Sorry.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on it.
You're looking parched, sweetheart.
How's, darling? Another sip and other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give... What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
The nymph's got a sweet tongue.
Damn, Hoots. That new batch burn.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. Raphael's latest client. Savior of the city, he says. The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong. More than anything, my old dwarfen master used to beat me and feed me scraps. Raphael treats me right and feeds me well. Better to feast in the hells than go begging in the heavens. When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure. As a noose. Doesn't stop people from testing it, though. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
Yeah, a diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. I almost wish he'd asked me. I'd have told him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine and wiped that smug little grin off his face. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
New guy in trouble.
I have something to ask.
The two men bark softly to each other. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met her match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs? Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
I don't think this kind of establishment is quite...
Do you think we've done something wrong? He's rather refined, but I suppose not nearly enough for him.
More for me.
Continue dancing.
Hoots, please, just make the drinks. I'm not telling you.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's... Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? No. I want proof. Come back when you've got some... I presume you've found something interesting to... That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill... I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence. And while that is startling, that's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason... I presume you've found something... It was the height of arrogance, then, to disturb me.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the Devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
The hammer? How can it be that you came to possess it? Was it Raphael?
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. Can it be? Will the might...
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss. And I will...
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him, but he will see reason. I promise you.
Eager for battle.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the good way.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again?
Ugh, I hate lute boys. I don't understand why they're such a type for so many.
To the heart was that one.
There are a scant few customers today. This might end up being the first
Still
day.
breathing, despite everything.
Pangs of soften over Madame Elmira nowadays.
Not nearly enough for him.
Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
Just make the drink. Think about Raphael's sex life.
Someone with all the power of the nine hells. He must have brought so
I barely got a
many to
moment's
their
sleep
knees.
last night. And no,
I promise,
not
you do not want to know.
Was that human boy?
such a type.
Oh, a blast straight to the heart was that one.
You know, I was an artificer in another life.
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Voss stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the Astral Prism and break Orpheus free. How we get in remains to be seen. Incredible. Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver, unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grandis Aeneas, the true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind. A formidable weapon against Gaith. Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer. Very well. An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. The child of Gith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Nature has been most kind to let me share in your heart. What do you need? That was something I had dreamed about for some time. And now I realize just how woefully meager my dreams were compared to the reality. I would still be there with you now, if the sun hadn't intruded on us and the city hadn't stirred for the day. No, don't say that. Perfect would mean there is nothing left to explore, and I see plenty to lose myself in.
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
Gods, you're beautiful.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword?
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after my angel, of course. 100 years in the Shadowfell. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies for life. I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how or why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. He told me we'd be together now. Said Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors that plagued my home. He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became, that wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much.
You wish to consult me? I do not want a devil to hold my fate in his hands any more than a god. I say we put the devil from our minds and trust in ourselves. If anyone should have the power of the crown, it should be us.
I am yours. Come to me. You give me courage.
I wish they'd stop looking at me like I'm food.
I need a quick word.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
Why are you so certain we shouldn't? For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Another fight. Let's go.
None fit to endure.
Let us see the battle won.
Let's finish this.
I speak, they burn.
No time to rest?
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketherick's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. An accurate summary. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. Duke Stelmane, or that you thought you were my first ally. Far from it, though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran, Duke Stelmane trusted me. And the city, it was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Seems this individual doesn't think very highly of you, but few can. Now's your chance to offer something worthwhile.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? I am free from my bonds, but you must face them. I will help.
Keeping very well, I hope? Look after my angel. 100. She's a form. We'll both of us stand by you when the time...
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
I brought my own paring knife, and now I just need some ingredients.
Can't risk being in open view. I just want a little look.
But please, don't look at me. But please,